One touch from God can change everything. This video is gonna be a testimony almost because it was really showing you how an encounter from God can really change your life and how amazing, how much of an impact, you know, literally. When I first felt the presence of God, that changed everything about my walk. I was more consistent, I was more on fire, I was more obedient. I wanted more of it. I was seeking after it and I didn't want it to go away. I knew if would I would ruin that if I would hang around with these friends that are not helping me seek more after the Lord. Listening to these bad music would make me feel like His presence is gonna move away from me. I wanted more of His presence. So would seek after Him morning, day, night. Bro, crazy. That's how the love of Jesus built on me because when I felt the presence of God, it was 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. I was sitting in my bed, right here, laying down, and where that flag says I love Jesus, around there, I was laying down right here, and I was watching a testimony on a dude who was playing basketball, right? And how in the middle of the game, God spoke to him. And I forgot what it was, but I just know that God spoke to him in the middle of a basketball game. And he sat on the bench and he gave his life to Christ right there. But I don't remember that much. But I was just also thinking like that man gave his sport up to follow the Lord. I'm like, wow, I play basketball too. Does that mean I have to give up my sport? And I was just worried and I was like, God, what am I gonna do? Like this is all I got. This is all I got, basketball. You really want me to quit ball? I've been playing it for mad long. And I just sat there and then I turned to the wall. I saw like a vision. I don't know. It was a vision, but not a dream. It was a vision. I saw a figure. It had I couldn't see the face. I just knew it was smiling at me and I just knew right there it was Jesus. I felt it. Like you just know it's Jesus. Like I never felt the presence of God, but I knew he was Jesus. I'm like, what? Bro, once I saw smiling, I felt this type of peace. Like, wow. It felt like God said, I'm here. I'm all you need. I'm your father who created you. And bro, I started crying so much. Like I couldn't stop. Like whole crybaby right there. I couldn't stop crying. I couldn't. My eyes were blurry. It felt like I was in heaven. And me feeling this presence, I'm like, bro, if I can find a place to feel the presence of God, I will stay in that place for eternity, bro. I wouldn't leave that place because his presence is so amazing. I can't believe it. Like, I, bro, it is so peaceful. Like, I almost feel it right now. Like, I can't, I can't leave that. I can't. I need it. I need it. I need more of it. And my faith is grew stronger after that. I want to sleep like I was in heaven, bro. That night, first time I felt the presence, and I was, bro. It's like I had an encounter with Jesus. That is a testimony, and I want to share it to others. My faith grew stronger. I started talking about Jesus more. All my friends looked at me like I was crazy. They said I changed. Who are you now? Like you should do all these stuff. Now you're this different person. They started acting different around me. They didn't hang around as much as me no more. They got their own friends, they got their own circle. But I don't care. I can walk this walk by myself. I don't need anybody else. All I need is Jesus. Christ is all you need. And I don't care because that's all that's gonna matter when you die. It's the harsh truth, but that is the reality check. Christ changed my life. Like after that, bro, I put the flag right there because that's where my encounter with Jesus. I love Jesus. It wasn't exactly right there, but I'm just saying, like, wow, that should give you a glimpse of how heaven is gonna be like. If you can't worship God for 5 minutes, for 2 minutes, for 1 minute, imagine heaven. It's gonna you gonna have, the Bible says we gonna worship God in heaven for eternity. So we must worship all the time. Reading your word, praying, that's a type of worship. Listening to worship music, that's a type of worship. Just keep seeking after him and watch how much the love for Christ is gonna grow on you. Like you'll see how God's gonna change your life. Like you're not gonna, bro. If you knew what I felt, you would understand why I am crazy for Jesus. But it's okay. God bless. Hope you have a blessed day. I'm out.